Dr. Tan Mu Ming.
Mr. Speaker, the Disabled Persons Scheme, DPS, exempts eligible Singapore citizens with permanent disabilities who cannot take public transport from paying premiums for certificates of entitlement, COE, and additional registration fees, ARF, when they purchase a vehicle for work purposes. The household income eligibility criteria for the DPS were last reviewed and revised in 2017. As we move towards being a car-light society, we have enhanced the Taxi Subsidy Scheme, TSS, to cater to persons with disabilities who are unable to take public transport. The TSS provides means-tested subsidies to defray the cost of travel via taxis and private hire vehicles to school, work, or employment-related training. In 2020, MSF increased the TSS qualifying monthly per capita household income from $2,600 to $2,800. In recent years, there have been increasingly more transport options for persons with disabilities who cannot take public transport. For example, all taxis are required to be able to fit foldable wheelchairs in their boot. Taxi and private hire car operators have introduced more wheelchair-accessible vehicles. Several private transport operators catering to persons with disabilities have also entered the market, further enhancing the overall accessibility. We will continue to monitor and review the transport landscape for persons with disabilities to ensure what transport options remain accessible and affordable.
Dr. Tan.
I thank SPS for his answer. I have two supplementary questions. The first question is regarding the existing scheme, the DPS. Do we also consider, as part of the assessment, the upkeep needs of the other dependents within the same household? So, for example, if there are very young children, infants who need care, is that a factor considered when there are appeals? Secondly, based on the previous income threshold from 2017, which was 6 years ago, would the SPS happen to have information on what percentile household income that was in 2017 and how that figure translates into percentile household income in today's setting?
Mr. Speaker, I thank the member for his SQs. Actually, to both questions, the short answer is yes. First one, we do consider holistically the situation and factors within each family. On the second question about numbers, I don't have the exact numbers, but we do review, as I mentioned in my main reply, the affordability and accessibility from time to time.